ratios. I have examples from 2019 to 2024 GCE. So the ratio of the number of men to the number of women at a wedding was 3 to 5 respectively. And then if there were 25 women at the wedding, find the number of men. So this is how you solve ratios. You want to ensure that you write men to women first, and then you can write the ratio, which is 3 to 5. And then we've been told here that we have 25 women at this wedding. So you write the 25 on the side of women, and then you can put an X here or any letter of your choice. If you want, you can write M to represent men. I'll stick to an X. And then at this point, you look at this and then cross multiplier. So you can say 5 multiplied by X, this will be 5X. And then this side you have 3 multiplied by 25. So you can say 5x is equal to 3 multiplied by 5. This is 15. So you write 5 carry 1. 3 multiplied by 6. This is, 3 multiplied by 2 is 6 plus 1, 7. You can also multiply the numbers like this. 3 multiplied by 5, this is 15. 3 multiplied by 2, that's a 6, plus this, you have a 75. And then to solve for x, you can divide both sides by 5, so that this 5 is no more. So that you have x is equal to 5 into 7 is 1, remainder 2. 5 into 25, this is 5. So we have 15 men at this wedding. And then question 2, an amount of money was shared between Peter and John in the ratio of 2 to 3. If John got 600, calculate the amount of money shared. So I decided to underline this part because a very common mistake here is to find the amount of money Peter got without really finding the total amount of money which was shared. So to solve this one, we can start by finding the amount of money Peter got, and then we can add them up. We also have a direct method, but for now, I want us to use this. So in the question, we've been told that we have the ratio of Peter to John. So Peter to John, and the ratio is 2 to 3. So we have 2 to 3. And then we've been told that John got a 600. So we put this on the side of John. So you can put a 600 on the side of John, and then on the side of Peter, let's put the letter P. You are free to use any letter of your choice. You can use an X, you can use a Y, whichever letter you want to use. So at this point, we can cross multiply and solve for P. So 3 times P, this is 3P. And then you have an equal sign instead of having the full columns. Then this side you have 2 multiplied by 600. So now we have 3p is equal to 2 multiplied by 0 is 0. 2 multiplied by 0, another 0. 2 multiplied by 6, we have a 12. And then to solve for p, you want to get rid of this 3. So you do that by dividing both sides by 3. So this is the amount of money Peter got. 3 into 12, this is 4. 3 into 0, 0. 3 into 0, we have a 0. So Peter got a 400 and John got a 600. So together they had the sum of these two amounts. Yes, so 0 plus 0 is 0, 0 plus 0 is 0, 4 plus 6, we have a 10, like this. So we are adding to find the total because these two are the only amounts which were involved. So in order for you to find the total amount of money which was shared, you must add. And then let's read the question again. Calculate the amount of money shared. So the question wants you to find the amount of money which was shared, not the amount of money which Peter got. So you can't end here. You must ensure that you find the total amount which was shared. So now proceeding to part 3. So on part 3, this is 2021 GCE. The ratio of pigs to goats at a certain farm is 5 to 4. So you can write this down. Pigs to goats is 5 to 4. Then given that there were 200 goats, find the number of pigs. So in this case, we've been told the number of goats. So on the side of goats, you can put your 200. And then on the side of pigs, you are free to use any letter of your choice. You can put a P, you can use an X, you can use a Q, any letter of your choice will work just fine. So now find the number of pigs. So to find the number of pigs, you can just cross multiply 4 by x, this is 4x, then 5 by 200, like this. And then to multiply these two numbers, you can just write these two zeros down and multiply 5 by 2. So 5 by 2 is 10. And then to solve for x, you simply divide both sides by 4 so that x is equal to 4 into 10, this is 2, remainder 2. 4 into 20, this is 5, we have no remainder, and then 4 into 0 is 0. So this is the number of pigs at this farm. And since they didn't ask for the total number of animals, they just wanted us to find the number of pigs. This is our final answer. And then moving on to question 4, we have the ratio of female teachers to male teachers at Tazingwe Secondary School is 7 to 5. So we've been told that female teachers to male teachers, the ratio here is 7 to 5. And then if there were 42 female teachers, so on the side of female teachers, we can write 42. How many male teachers are there? So on the side of male teachers, you are free to use any letter of your choice. And right now, I feel like using the letter M. So the letter you choose will not affect the answer. And then to solve for x, we can cross multiply. So this times this is 7m. I like starting with the number times a variable to make it easier for me. And then 5 times 42, 5 times 42. So you have 7m is equal to 5 times 42. So we have 42 multiplied by 5. 5 times 42 is, 5 times 2 is 0, carry 1, which is a 10. Then 5 times 4, this is 20, plus 1, we have 21. So we have 210. And then to solve for m, as you may have guessed, you just divide both sides by 7. and then your M will be 7 into 21, this is 3, and then 7 into 0 is 0. So reading the question again, how many male teachers are there? We have 30 male teachers at this school. And then on question 5, we have 3 girls shared 2,700 in the ratio of 1 to 3 to 5. How much was the largest share? So we have these 3 girls who shared this amount in the ratio of 1 to 3 to 5. So to find the largest share, you can check the numbers here and see which one is the largest. So when you look at this is the smallest, second, and then finally we have the biggest share. So you can write this number down like 5 and then over the total of these 3 numbers. So you can say 1 plus 3 plus 5, this is equal to, this plus this is 4 plus this, we have a 9. So this is 5 over 9. And then to find the share this girl got, we can simply multiply 5 over 9 by the total amount shared. So the total amount shared was 2,700 kwacha. And then before you multiply, you can always make your work easier by dividing through by 9. So 9 into 9 is 1. Then 9 into 27 is 3. Then 9 into 0 is 0. 9 into 0 is 0. And then you can multiply 5 by 300. So when you multiply 5 by 0, you get a 0. 5 by 0 again, another 0. And then 5 by 3, you have 15. So in other words, the largest share, actually this is money, so the largest share was 1,500 kwacha. And then finally we have this question here. Palibe and Tapaba shared 30 kwacha in the ratio of, okay, you can ignore this, in the ratio of 2 to 3 respectively. So we have Palibe to Tapaba who shared this amount in the ratio of 2 to 3 respectively. How much more did Tapaba receive compared to Palibe? So in this case, we have been given the total amount of money which was shared, so we can't write it here or there because we don't know what Palibe got and we don't know what Tapaba got. So this one will not be applicable here. So you can start by finding the amount of money Palibe got. So you can say 2. For Palibe we have a 2. And then the total number of shares is 2 plus 3, which is a 5. So you write it as the denominator. So you can say 2 over 3 multiplied by the total amount of money shared, which is a 30 kwacha. And then before you do your multiplication, you can always simplify your work if you want. But if you want, you can just multiply these numbers and then divide later. So 5 into 30 is 6. And then we can now multiply 2 by 6, which is 12. And this is the amount of money Palibe got. To find the amount of money Tapaba got, you can follow the same procedure. So for Tapaba, his share is a 3. So you can say 3 over the total amount, the total number of shares, which is a 5, multiplied by the amount of money shared, which is a 30 kwacha. And then you can always reduce your numbers. So this multiplied by this will give us an 18 kwacha. So Palibe got 12 kwacha, Tapaba got an 18 kwacha. So now let's go back to the question. So the question is saying how much more. So the question is not asking you to tell them what Paribe got or what Tapaba got or something like that. They just want you to tell them how much more Tapaba got than Paribe. So in short, they want the difference between this and that. So the answer here will be 18 minus 12, which is a 6 kwacha. And we are done. So now I have some work for you. You can try these 5 questions out. So the first 3 you can pause and write them down, and then the last 2 are here, this one and this. Okay, enjoy your day.